We are back with another episode of Charlotte on the Scene. First of all, before we start, I want to say, my cousin L is a little under the weather. That's why he's not here tonight. So we want to definitely keep him in our prayers. Miss you, love you, cuzzo, and hope to see you back soon because I need help and I miss you.
Shout out to
Today we have my homegirl, and it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to have her on the podcast, and thank you for actually joining us and being here. But I'm gonna let you talk and take it over. So introduce yourself, tell them what you're about. Tell them, just go.
Hey y'all, Charlotte on the Scene. I am Chaz, also known as the hair groupie. I am originally from Cleveland, Ohio. Been in Charlotte for 5 years. I've been doing hair for 13 years, and also do women empowerment events. Bringing women together to cultivate sisterhood and to just love on each other and to just recognize one another every single day.
Awesome. So you're where are you originally from?
Cleveland.
Oh,
well, the suburbs. Because when I say I'm from Cleveland, people are like, "You're from Macedonia." Okay, but right. Cleveland.
So what made you come out here?
I needed a fresh start, change. Mm-hmm. I had a salon for 6 years, and I lost it. And I was like, if I start over anywhere, I'm going to go somewhere where I've been before and done hair before, and it was Charlotte.
Wow. Okay. Mm-hmm. That's real, because I used to have a cigar lounge, and I sold it, and when you have, I'm assuming that was your first baby. That was your first business.
Baby.
And so, to lose, that's
terrifying.
That's,
horrible.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So Aunt, you ever been to Cleveland?
Of course.
So
I love Cleveland.
You love what?
Shout out to Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Oh my God, everybody always says that.
I went to a hookah bar out there one time.
Oh, yeah?
And all of them looked like Bone Thugs and Harmony. Great music.
Hookah bar.
I don't remember. It was snowing. It was cold as hell.
Yeah, definitely.
Nah, Cleveland cool though. Good steak restaurants out there too.
Yeah. Shout out to Bone Thugs, Lazy Bone, and the whole institution. So your business that you had, your first baby, you lost it. You got a fresh start in Charlotte. What are you doing now in Charlotte?
I have a salon suite. I'm doing hair, and I'm also doing events. Galentine's in the city, Charlotte.
Speaking right now, I just want to get into the Galentine thing. I just want to hear about the business real quick because I love the Galentine. They're supposed to,
about to get in the bag.
Go ahead.
Bring the women out. Bring the baddies out.
Because that's a separate situation. The Galentine thing is crazy. But like pictures. But go ahead. Let's talk about your business, right? And then we'll get into the Galentine thing. We're gonna bring it over.
It took me a while to get started here, like 2 years. I took 2 years off because I had a kid, and then I went in and then I worked at a salon for a little bit, and then I got my own stuff, own salon suite, and it's been good though. It took a while to pop off though. Charlotte's a different city.
Definitely.
It's a bunch of chair hoppers.
Facts.
But they support. That's all I gotta say.
They do. Charlotte's a very different city. People think. What do you have to say to people that think like Atlanta's going to be the new Charlotte, or Charlotte's going to be a new Atlanta?
I don't believe that.
Yeah,
I used to live in Atlanta. I used to play basketball in Atlanta. So nowhere near.
Yeah.
Nowhere near. Like the traffic, absolutely not.
I agree.
Like, I feel like maybe like because people are migrating here and maybe like the black people and stuff like that. But nah, I don't feel like it's a new Atlanta. Like absolutely not. So
what draws people to Charlotte a lot? I know I'm a New Yorker. I know a lot of people are from Buffalo here. A whole lot of people from Ohio here. What is there like? Is there like a bat symbol or like what is drawing people to Charlotte? Like you know what I mean?
First of all, the people are more friendlier here. Okay, and then you have people that's from up north is into banking. So this is like the banking capital. So you got women that are moving to Charlotte and their husbands are following because they're into banking. Like banking is big here. And then it's just a growing city. It's more expensive, I feel like, more than Cleveland. Not maybe more than New York, but I feel like it's banking capital. That's like the main thing. Like a lot of people that's from Ohio that come to me are in banking.
Wow, okay.
Everybody's
in banking.
Everybody.
So Ed, you being a person that's been here from the inception of Charlotte and watching it grow, like, and you see people moving here, how do you feel about that?
She was right. Number 2 in banking. We teetered between 2 and 3. It's New York, #1, of course. Then it's Charlotte, and now probably San Francisco.
Yep.
Because it's Silicon Valley.
Yep.
Well, she's right. It's a lot of movers and shakers, but at the same time, it's a lot of politics when it comes to the city. You know, Bank of America, capital is here. You know what I'm saying? I told you we had a meeting. I had a meeting with Hugh McCall, and he a real down-to-earth dude, him and his sons, and the Allen Tate people, the guys. And it's real, but they also let you know it get clicky when it get to a certain state when it comes to the politics of where that money need to go. You know what I'm saying? With foundations.
Yes.
You know, and with initiatives, you know. So, but she right. That's real. You know, but I mean, we can't leave because just like anything else, you got to stay locked in with what you got going on, and you got to build those relationships with these people.
Awesome. You know, that's right.
That's what it is.
So, Chaz, what made you get into the industry?
Hair?
Yeah.
Oh man. So I was I had a basketball scholarship. I was playing basketball for years. People don't be knowing that about me. I played basketball for years, and we used to have to do each other.
What would you do?
Little hooping.
What
You know what I'm saying? I can't.
We got a ball over here. We got a ball over here.
You know, she knows.
What position?
I will take you to the court. Don't do it.
Check ball right now.
No, what's up? If it was a court
Challenge.
over.
It's a 7-game series with my oldest son. He nice.
Okay,
I check ball
that's
with you anytime.
Anytime you want, let me know. I still got it.
Just saying.
Seriously.
Check ball with the head a little bit is crazy.
I played for Cincinnati State.
Okay, respect.
Then I left Cincinnati State, went to Georgia Perimeter.
Okay.
And then after that, I went to Georgia State, and I was like, oh, I don't want to play no more.
Right. Why? Why?
Because I felt like it was taking up my time. I couldn't live my life. That's why it's a lot of time women's basketball for sure. It's like a dedication. It's like it's every day, all day, and I want to just live.
So you never had it. So you saying that you never had a vision of going to the WNBA?
I did for a second, but then when I figured out what the pay rate was, I was like, absolutely not.
Wow, so that's important to hit on. And you played in the league for 10 years, right?
10 years.
So pay rate.
I'm gonna ask you, what about it?
I never knew it was that low. I never knew it was that low. But so as far as like men to women ratio.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never knew that.
No, I can speak on that. Wait, when you was at Georgia State, what years?
No, so I went to Cincinnati State and then I went to Georgia Perimeter, and then I was gonna sign to Georgia State, and I was like, I don't want to waste nobody's time.
What years was that?
That was in 2000, so I graduated in 2005, so that was like 2007, 2008.
All right, yeah, I just left. I went played for Golden State in 2008. But I'll speak to that when it comes to the pay.
Yeah.
Because I had a homie, I had one of my homies, he got a son that's really good. I trained his kid, and we talked about that NIL situation. Name, image, likeness. You see everybody getting that. And I was like, the girls, they not going, you get Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese and Juju Watkins and these people, they're going to get a 2-3, they playing with millions. They're not going to make that in WNBA or overseas. So they're like, I just want to stay in college and enjoy my experience. The guys, they getting that in the 10th grade. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, it's kind of the Wild Wild West. They need to kind of ring that stuff in a little bit, but...
Because that's why your girl went over there to Russia to play, because I heard they get paid more in Russia.
I'm not going to the W. If I'm that now, I'm gonna be like, Ma, I want to go to school for 4 years. I had to go to school for 4 years. I need it every year at Georgia Tech.
Right.
Oh,
So it's like,
you went to Tech?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. I had a couple people that went to Tech.
to Georgia Tech.
He's in the line. He's in the line of what? Kenny Anderson, Stephon Marbury.
Oh,
you know,
guys.
yeah.
Jared Jack, Will Bynum, all the guys. But Iman Shumpert, my little bro, I love him. Derek Favors, these guys. And it's like, you know, I needed that experience for those 4 years without that being existed. No NIL deal. It's like,
none.
They asked me, what you think you would have made? Well, you had a 1.5 me.
Yeah.
At 16, 17 years old, I need that.
Right.
My whole college career was living in the projects. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, y'all getting these opportunities. I see the girls is way more like effective for them.
Yeah.
It makes way more sense for the girls. That's why Kobe, God bless his dead, was so like locked in with the women basketball.
So this touches on women empowerment. So
Facts.
with you, with your business and what you went through in the sports and transitioning to your business, what's your message to? Because I have 4 girls. You know,
God bless you, brother.
Yeah. By the same person.
I love you.
Yeah, what that mean?
What's
What that
spread the
mean?
seeds?
There's a lot of women, bro.
What that mean?
What's spread the seeds? I have 4 girls by the same person. I was married for 15 years. What message do you have being a former athlete and then being a business owner? We all pivot in different situations, but what message do you have to young girls and also young up and coming women out there?
Honestly, go with your heart. Because even after I had my first kid, they were still wanting me to go overseas. Mm-hmm. It was so adamant. It's like, come. We got a nanny for you. We got all this for you. And I'm like, no, like, I don't want to do it. Like, I don't want to do it.
Right.
Like, literally go with your heart. I battled that, though, with my dad because he just wanted me to be this amazing basketball player. Mm-hmm. And it took a long time to get him to understand, like, this is not my dream no more. Mm-hmm. So, like, go with your heart. Like, that's the biggest thing to do is go with your heart.
I've been letting him do that for a long time because when I had my house built in Fort Mill, I had we have a actual in-ground, a real basketball, thing or whatever. Not the portable joint, but the joint that goes in the ground.
That you dig it
but
in.
None of my girls play basketball. My oldest is track. The middle one is tennis, and my 9-year-old is gymnastics. Her name is Nadia after Nadia Comaneci. It's real weird, and she loves. It's real. It's yeah. So hopefully, my little one Mickey, I can put her on basketball.
But they might though.
Huh?
They might. I didn't start getting into it. I started at 7, but I didn't get into it until I went to high school.
So what year?
I went to Boo Williams and somebody dunked on me. I think it was Candace Parker actually.
She dunked on me.
That's what I'm saying.
Wait, but don't quote me. It might have been her. I don't remember, but I just remember somebody dunked on me and I was like, stop playing. Like, I was so discouraged. I was like, this is not for me. And I went back to school and I was like, yeah, y'all can't. What's up? I grinded all summer. What's up? It might have been her though, but I just remember somebody coming to me and was like, keep working.
Chaz, you got dunked on.
Sure did. At the Boo Williams in Virginia. I will
Boo
never forget it.
Shout out to Boo Williams.
I will never forget.
Wow.
Boo Williams was that man.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. Took me a lot of places.
So you get to Charlotte. You pivot off of playing basketball. You get to Charlotte, opening your business, but you're opening a business in a separate state. How is that?
It was hard. That's why I took 2 years off because I couldn't figure out how to get clients. It was like, where do I go? I didn't know the side of the cities. I didn't know anywhere to go. I was living in Uptown at the time, so I'm like, what's the best side to live in? Like when I had my salon in Cleveland, it was like, okay, we got Mayfield Road, all these salons right here, but still we grinding it out. So I'm like, well, where is these girls coming to? Where's the foot traffic? Where is everybody walking into? How do I get these people? But I just had to rely on my app, StyleSeat, to just put me out there. So
Charlotte, when you get to a certain point, Charlotte's very cliquish. It's very cliquish. And that's one thing that me and Ann talk about a lot. Because I think we're all in different circles. But I feel a little intimidated right now because you have hair and you have hair and I don't have no hair. But I need help on the situation.
What you need? What do you need help with?
I need my hair back. I used to have a full
you
head.
You can grow your hair back if you want to.
But like, so Charlotte is very cliquish. I know because when I got down here, I've whatever. How do you navigate against Charlotte being cliquish? I feel like Ed has been here from inception, but like he doesn't. I guess like he could walk into a room and he's but when you're starting a business or whatever, I think even with your foundation probably it's a little bit different too because you're reintroducing yourself to Charlotte. But what is it like? Why is Charlotte so cliquish? I want to ask you that question. Me being outside and you being here.
I don't know though, but what's so crazy is that when I did my event, the first time I did it was like this is the first time I ever came somewhere that it wasn't as cliquey. I don't hang with cliquey people.
Versus Atlanta or Cleveland, like
Atlanta.
Atlanta, yeah.
Well, I wasn't. So when I was in Atlanta, I was playing basketball and I was working in the club.
Yeah.
So it wasn't clicking in Atlanta. Everybody in Atlanta just.
Everybody show.
Everybody help everybody in Atlanta.
Yeah.
That's another thing about Atlanta. People. That's why it's definitely not the baby Atlanta.
So that's not the way it's here.
No, absolutely not.
She's right about that. Not to cut you off.
No, to a certain degree though, you have to really you gotta really know people, and then like it's like when they know you, and then it's like, okay, well, we can rock with her.
Well, I will say, so when I got out here, I realized that it's a promoter. I was in promotion, so I realized it's a promoter-driven town. I do say that. I think the promoters have more pull than actual businesses, which is crazy because when you are in DC or a different place, the city is a little bit different. That's my experience here, and that's from my experience. And when you move back to Charlotte after being away from a long time and being on the road and playing, I know you were in and out, but like, how'd you look at Charlotte? When's the first time you seen Charlotte change? If you ever saw it change,
bro. Every time I came home in the off season, Charlotte was different. Mm-hmm. Buildings, living spaces, workspaces, like it's spelled like Huggy, but it's Hoogie. I do all my foundation meetings on Wilkes Boulevard over there. Everything changed every time I came home.
Right.
And I'm like, the building right there, bro. Mm-hmm. The money is there.
Mm-hmm.
Bank of America.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You're looking at it.
Guy.
You're looking at it.
Yeah, it's like that's what it is. So I'm like, it makes sense. I gotta explain that to the homies and the homegirls. This is why I look like that. Mm-hmm. Them dudes designed the city before we was born. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I'm 38 years old. You know, so like I'm like, bro, you gotta see how you gotta be in line with what's going on. You know what I mean? And it changed every single time I came home. But it's cool though because it's like it's more avenues to get in business with these people. It's more avenues. Mm-hmm. And you work in business, you understand that? You in business, you know, you can see the avenues. You just got to be in those rooms to get the seat at that table.
So politically, I've learned being in Charlotte, and I want to throw this on you guys too, because like, I guess like, you know, like at one point you come to Charlotte and you can get a house for whatever price, and now it's just jumped up. It's actually way more than Atlanta right now, which is crazy. Yeah. But like you being in Ohio, I talked to one of your friends, Indy. You know Indy, right? And she's from, and so she talked about how like the opportunities in Ohio are not like they are here. Can you expound upon that, or do you feel that or not? Because like I have family in Ohio, and I feel like it's wide open, but it's not.
In Ohio?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, we do different things. So, you know, I do hair, you do brows. So it's a little different. So
no, but I'm talking about the economical as far as...
I think it's a lot of opportunity in Cleveland.
Oh,
yeah, it definitely is. You got to dig for it a little bit. But it's the same as Charlotte, though. Mm-hmm. But if you... See, for me, I feel like in Ohio, I feel like that's my home city, that's my home base.
Right.
I feel like I got supported more in Ohio.
Gotcha.
For instance, like if I throw out an event, let's say Galentine's, I throw out Galentine's, it's going to sell out in Ohio in a week.
Right.
Here, it's going to take 3 months.
Okay. So it's going to take
Charlotte waits, and then Cleveland is on it. Like, I can't miss this shit because
it's going to be popular.
Chaz is, like, what we do, you know what I'm saying?
You from the city.
I like that.
You know?
So let's go to segue to Galentine. So you do a excellent. You know, I got to pivot. You know, I love my swivel. Y'all be on the standalones, but my swivel is my swivel. You do.
I want to know.
You
about
do.
I need.
Y'all should have got the swivel. So you do a great event called Galentine's. Mm-hmm. What was your mental process into doing that event, and then also why did you do it, and what was it for?
So I used to do something called Lunch with a Vision. So I would get all these women together, and we would make vision boards at lunch, and I have speakers. Mm-hmm. But I was like, at the time, I was like in a space where I was just like, I need some self-care, I need something. Mm-hmm. But women drive me. I do hair, so like, and they always motivate me to do something. It's like, they be like, oh, do this, do that. And they feel like they come in my chair and just sit down like their therapist every day. Like, and they mind. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like a transactional thing. And so I'm like, I got to do something.
Right.
And I was like, what about Galentine's? And I planned that shit in 2 weeks. And all those people came. And I was like, I got to keep doing this because people was like, this is something different.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, all these people are different. Who are these women? I had no idea. The first one, I only knew probably like 10 people in there out of 125. But I felt like I knew everybody. So I was like, I have something that I could give and offer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it just drives me to keep doing it because people look forward to it now.
And you gave, so it's got to be a Galentine's. Is it going to be a Galentine's Day too?
When? What?
I don't know. Like, is it going to be another one next year?
Yes, the fourth one.
Okay, it was the fourth one. I thought it was the first one I knew about.
The fourth annual.
Okay, so it was at Para. I knew
that was my after party.
That's right. I was supposed to. Yeah. So the after party,
Yeah.
the original one. So
You ain't come.
so let's get into that. No, you throwing shade. Hold up, and swivel the mic the right
bro,
way.
right,
She throwing shade. She throwing shade.
I'm good.
I had to go to work.
Hey, bro. It's on you, bro. You do your homework.
The mic dropped on purpose. I don't know if my cousin gonna get that. The mic just fell over and did a swivel.
I'm straight. I know she gonna.
Yeah. She gonna edit. She gonna get it right. But
I'm good.
nah. So it's your fourth one. So
It's gonna be my fourth one coming up in 2020.
I know get on your nerves.
5. Ain't we in 2024? Yeah. So 2025 is gonna be my fourth one.
That's
I just had my third one.
That's awesome. That's women empowerment. It's
I don't like saying women empowerment.
Talk to me now.
Because I don't like mean girl stuff.
You think that's mean?
And women empowerment is it gets looked at as down upon. When you say women empowerment something, it looks down upon.
Yeah. Do you
I'm
feel,
just trying to connect the women, bro. I'm just trying to connect the women.
No. What's the question?
She said women empowerment. It feels like it's she feels like it might be mean or whatever or you know.
Mean to who?
I said women. When you say women empowerment stuff, it sounds mean girlish. That is like a thing right now. I'm trying to steer away from the women empowerment. I want people to feel like we are a sisterhood. When you come in, like everybody is just like most of the people come in there, they by themselves.
I'll tell you.
And they meet everybody. They just.
I feel you. I'll speak on.
I ain't mad at it.
No, I'm gonna speak on what you said, like for real, because like, and you know, you gotta titter that line with that, because if I say something, and I'm not saying nothing crazy, because I believe in women empowerment. You know, me and the homies, like we all, at my initiative, we all go towards supporting that. But it shouldn't even have to be a woman empowerment. Like it should never be a Black Lives Matter or some shit like that. It should never be that. Like you should just know shit look wrong. Come fix it with us. That's my whole thing. You feel what I'm talking about? So like, if it is an initiative, who's running it? Number one, where are these people at?
You cooking right now.
Can they come to our platforms and sit down and say, I represent women empowerment. I represent Black Lives Matters or whatever. Can you come sit down and say that? With us. We don't even see the faces behind it. It shouldn't be that. It should just be humanity right there. Right. What's happening? You feel me?
Love it.
That's on God. And if it is an initiative, I want to see who running it. I need to see that people. I need to see them people. So we can get down. Now you got your real backing of these people. That's why everybody's in a bubble. Nobody knows who's running nothing. You feel me? I shouldn't have to be like, I'm with women empowerment. Of course we love our women. We love them, especially our Black women.
They raised us. We
love them.
My mother raised me.
So why is it the whole initiative? Okay, if it is an initiative, that's cool. But who running that?
Yeah.
You feel me? We're not giving money to just anybody. You see the people suing these people for Black Lives Matter and all kind of shit like that. I'm like, where they was at? I didn't go out there on that. I went out there with my homies from West Boulevard, strapped up legally, out there, marching with everybody. Shout out to 3. My brother was with me.
3.
All that.
Where my code at 3? Go ahead.
Come on, man. It's real talk.
Yeah.
What kind of coat?
Nah, he's making me a custom coat right now. You're gonna be on. You're gonna be on here soon. But nah, I think this is my personal opinion. And you are a phenomenal woman, and I want to give you your flowers. That's why we're here today.
Thank you.
My mom's a single parent. My dad wasn't around. My dad's in my life now. my grandfather raised me, and you know, my mom's a daddy's girl. The other day she called me up and she was crying and said, I miss my dad. And my mom will be here next week. So you come to Infuse on Friday, my mom's gonna be here. My mom's gonna be down here. You know, but at the end of the day, what I would say about that is that, you know, like I feel like a lot of women, especially black women, raise daughters and sons. And you guys have a bigger purpose because you're nurturing us. Like, you know, like a true, I'm not saying every man, but a lot of men get nurturing from a woman. And my mother nurtured me. And I ride with her because that's the only woman I really trust.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's crazy because she loved her father so much, which is my grandfather loved too. But like my daughters, I want to have that same trust with them. But like, you know, every man comes from a woman. And so, you know, so I want to segue on that because you have children, and you are a loving mother, and you have a child that has autism. And I wanted to segue into that. So I watch you a lot, not stalking, but I know, yeah. But like let's get out of that, bro. That's stalking. I love you. Let's stop that. But at the end of the day, like I watch how you you know, like we've been talking on Instagram. I'm trying to get you on here, and I see how you making breakfast or making dinner, and you have three
Don't put me with no 4-piece.
Okay. I got a 4-piece.
3-piece.
I got a 4-piece, but you got a 3-piece. So how does that work? What's your daily routine like with your business, and then you have a you know, a child that has autism? Explain that. Get into that. Because you're running a business and you still have to deal with that.
That and daily life.
Yes.
Hanging with my friends. All type of stuff. I mean,
Talk your talk.
At first, it was a little hard for me. But me and my kids are down here by ourselves. If it ain't my friends that's helping me or my nanny, she's been with me since Cree was 6 months.
His name is Cree. Okay.
Cree, yep.
Yeah. Respect.
And so if it ain't for them or my friends supporting me, you know, it's just us. I teach my kids it's just us. So I teach them everything that I know. Like, you know, I don't make them parents, but y'all gotta help me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I've moved down here to try to make a better life for y'all. You know what I'm saying? And it might not come immediately or right away, but it's like, it's coming. You know what I'm saying? And my kids ride with me. Like, they ride with me. They really do. You know, it's hard, but I'm probably the only person that probably had their kids every single damn day. You know? You get people that get breaks. No, breaks don't come for me until Christmas, Thanksgiving, or spring break, or summer. Other than that, it's all Chaz. So, and then like my son that's autistic, at first it was hard because I'm like, what, you know, because I have 2 kids that's older and that's not. So it's like, now how do I do this? But it's like, he honestly is like the most well-behaved kid. He do his own thing. He's still 4. He still act out. He still do stuff right on my walls and all this kind of stuff. But, he's the smartest person in the house. Like,
well, yeah, there's a balance with that. There's a real balance, but people don't understand what that really is. Yeah.
You know, I think people just don't understand his aggression and understand his aggression, or just he just does him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, makes a lot of noise, but that's just who he is. And you know what I'm saying? I can't stop it. And if I say stop, don't do that because the neighbors can hear you, he looking at me like, what does that mean? So everybody already know around me, up and down beside me, Cree's autistic and Cree gonna do Cree. Ain't nothing I can do about it. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, honestly, he showed me patience. When I moved down here, I didn't expect to have a kid. I expected to like bring my other kids down and we just live this, you know, life. But Cree was definitely put in my life to really like focus and learn patience and to just like slow down. Because if it wasn't for him, I'd probably be in these streets. I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't have been focused.
Well, I would tell you something. You are too valuable to be in these streets. You know, yeah, because you know, no, seriously, because you know, like you are a powerful woman and a powerful mother, and we need more of you in the community to tell your testimony of being a mother that has her own business and still having 3 children and raising them with love, not just being there, but raising them with love. Because raising them with love is more important than just being there. You could be a present parent all the time, but if you don't give that nurturing and that love, that's why it's different.
Them kids know I love them.
Yeah,
for real, because they gonna go to work for me. Them kids gonna go to work for me for sure.
No doubt,
for sure.
And Miss Angie showed you love.
Nah, mama.
Mom is mama. And Miss Lynette showed me more. Showed me love. So with that, single mothers. I had a single mother for my whole life. And what's it like to be in that situation?
No, it's cool. I want to piggyback off what Miss Head Groupie said.
Chaz, yeah.
She said, it's a journey with 3 children. You feel me? And my mama only had me. I always show my daddy love. I ain't gonna lie, I love bro. But at the same time, it's like mama was really in the trenches with the dog. In the trenches with me. You know what I'm saying? And I get that. And you don't understand that shit until you get older. You know what I'm saying? Like, you still understand what's going on in that situation. And you're saying you have an autistic child. I got a training company, AM Training 456 on Instagram. I trained a couple autistic kids. They the most receptive to information children I've ever been around in my life. Genius. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
real
genius.
talk, I know.
And it's not just working out basketball, it's like just being around them in my, AMO charities, like just being around, give backs, Thanksgiving, holiday, Christmas, back to school, anything like that. And they want to stay close to people that just know what time it is. You know what I'm saying?
So
it's like, yo, come over here with me. I'm the type dude, like, be 13 kids in my house.
Right.
My nieces, my nephews, my godchildren, my kids, everybody. Everybody come over there. Bring the kids over here. I don't care.
See, that's what I'm missing in
love that
Charlotte.
shit.
That's what I miss in Charlotte.
But see, that's what we came up on.
Yeah. That's
In
what I
the
miss.
90s.
That's what I miss.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
we
what I
gotta
miss.
keep the integrity of
Bring
that.
the kids.
Yeah, we gotta keep
Where the kids at?
Where the kids? Well, see, you know what? So we were raised from an era, I think, where you had a basement. And the parents would come down there and tell you come downstairs and do Michael Jackson or whatever, and then go back upstairs or whatever. But you were
And then
still
bring
around
the blankets
it.
down
And then
there,
bring,
y'all make pallets.
these kids don't even
Go to
have
sleep.
that. Yeah, these kids don't even have that.
I wanna be in the streets and they be cutting
they
up.
don't have that no more.
My kids gotta stay in the house.
You know
because
how
I
many
can't.
you know how many times I danced Michael Jackson until I had to fall asleep. I was just trying to entertain they were all drinking. They had the Paps. They had everything out. I'm like. Doing all this, and they're like, all right,
It's
we
real
tired of
talk,
it.
bro.
We tired of this shit. We try to go back.
Because you know how we had to kick back the barbecue at the crib or you like boxing. I love boxing. We talk about this all the time.
Boxing's my thing.
We had boxing parties, fight parties at the crib. Mike, Evander, all these guys, Riddick Bowe, all these guys.
But that's culture.
That's culture.
It's culture.
For all the kids.
Yes, the kids are
over
there.
Hey,
yeah.
If mama, dad, and them on the other side got too drunk, hey, they gotta stay. The kids stand.
Right.
Bring the blankets down.
Bring the blankets down. We good.
Down. We gonna
Yeah.
wake up and watch cartoons
Yeah.
in the morning and get some pancakes and eggs and stuff. Come on now. You dig what I'm talking about? It's really like that.
There's no more family structure.
No,
like that.
but we gotta keep the integrity of that
We have to.
in our generation.
We have to.
You know what I mean? I know I'm doing it on my side. My cousins, shout out to JC, shout out to brother, shout out to
JC, my man.
Yeah, shout out to But I talked to him before. He was supposed to come up here. Jay-Z probably sleep right now.
He probably
But
sleep.
on some real,
Yeah.
but on some real stuff, man, we keep the integrity of that. And that's what we got to do. You know? So when you were speaking, I just started thinking about that. Like, that's exactly what you have to continue to keep the fabric of that in terms of the culture. Because they going to go somewhere else and they don't have no sense of what's really going on in real life in terms of moving forward. We got it. Them guys over there, and cuss, I didn't say a bad word. They don't have it. I know I get on that nerves.
Yeah,
I get on cussing nerves. I love you. I love you.
If Sawyer don't like it, we gotta get ready.
Nah, it's real talk though.
Nah, I
we
love
got
this.
that in the house, bro. We're not gonna let them go. Let them raise our children, and we got to keep the integrity of the culture. How we grew up in the 90s.
The biggest thing that we've always learned in life, it doesn't matter where you're from. If you're from Ohio, if you're from Charlotte, from New York, we were taught that it takes a village to raise a family.
I got my friends.
Yeah.
And my nanny.
Yeah.
And that whole village will whoop your ass if you get out of line. Yeah, I was with all that. I don't.
My nanny love my kids like they hers.
I used to have. So I used to have a nanny. I'm not gonna put her out there, Gloria. But like anyway, so
shameless plug.
Shameless plug. But so like I think at the end of the day, especially our families, the black family is very important. It's steeped in a lot of things, and I remember I have an autistic cousin. Not gonna mention his name, but I remember when my great aunt was like, something is not right with him because he never cried, and that was a stigma. And I remember being in a certain state. I'm not gonna put it out there. I remember being there, and she said something's not right with him. He don't cry. And but the brother has been, we vacation Martha's Vineyard. The brother's been there for years, coming out, and he plays ball. He's like 6'4", handsome as hell, and he hollers the girl, but he does it in his own way. You know what I mean? But like at the end of the day, we have to be accountable for our family. Like my cousin Robert, he had polio at a young age, and he grew up with me, and we split kickball in St. Albans in New York, and his knees were together, and he run, but nothing stopped him. Nothing stopped him. Motherfucker was running. I mean, say motherfucker. I'm sorry, cuzzo, but he was running the first. It's your cousin too. He was running the first. He was running with his knees together, but he ran, and he kept going, and he never looked back. And that's what surviving and living is about, and raising a village is about. And we have to take that message and give it to our kids, whether they are with or without any kind of mental deficiency or handicapped or whatever, because it takes a village to raise a family. So I'm gonna segue off of that. So
woo.
Yeah, we get a little powerful on the show, and this is what it's supposed to be. It's not. We're not doing no gotcha stuff. We're doing real stuff, and I love you guys being here. This is probably one of my best podcasts I've probably had. It's not because of the Jameson.
It's giving family dynamics.
I ain't even seen it, Jameson.
You seen it. You only see the IDPA one. So, Ant, you was at the bar the other day. We were talking, hanging out, and you were talking about how you had to get rid of your number.
Where in Chicago?
Yeah, Chicago. Yeah.
What? Nah, to get rid. You talking about D Rose?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No, okay. So I didn't know I was gonna move. I get traded from Oklahoma City. Shout out to Oklahoma City, Sam Presti, all the ownership, all the coaches at the time. So I get traded to Chicago. See, this is how the politics work. So he asked me a question. This is your day, Queen.
It's your day, but I want to still segue. I want to segue. Yeah.
Story.
We gotta make everybody involved.
Yeah. Hey, man, I'm gonna kick back.
I got one for you coming up.
Yeah, I know. Bro, like, I get traded, so I wear number 2. So my sons wear number 2, my daughter wear number 2, volleyball, and whatever, woo-de-woo. So I'm like, I ain't got number 2 available, let me get number 1. So I ain't thinking about D Rose, that's little bro, I love bro. I get number 1, they're like, I take the thing off, I get in the game. After the game, I play like 2 minutes or something. I'm at the back end of my career. The young guys, they want them to rock. I'm cool at this point. Who
were some of the guys you were cool on the team with?
Jimmy Butler, Rajon Rondo.
No, Jimmy Butler was on that squad. Yeah, he was on the squad. Yeah, he was young. Young.
Guys, I had the homies on there, like for real. And we almost beat the Celtics in the first round. Whatever, it was the AFC. That was the first seed. I was gonna beat them. Shout out to Isaiah Thomas, Lil Zay. Zeke, killer. But yeah, bro, we get to the thing. I'm like, all right, they like, hey, why you wearing number 1? That's Derrick Rose number. Now, they look at him like people look at me here, or Steph, or something. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I ain't realize it was that serious. I changed my number. I'm like, I'm still in Chicago. If I was somewhere else, I'm like, man, I don't care about that. You in Chicago, and I've been birthed from the thing in Chicago. So I'm like, I talked to my homies. Shout out to Big Homer. I talked to him and Will Bynum, and he gave me just like, hey man, you changed your number? I say, yeah, I changed it, man, because I didn't want no problem. I go to a restaurant, I forgot the name of it. They known for their omelets and everything like that. I go over there, I sit down, eat.
Was it a Western omelet or was it?
I don't know. It's known for their omelets, bro. I get there, bro next to me like, where's she at? But it's like a curtain. So I hear his voice and I look. I'm like, damn, I keep hearing it. I said, bro, what's happening? He's like, man, what's going on? I say, man, these folks is finna beat me up for wearing number 1. He's like, man, don't worry about them people, man. We love you, bro. You know we love you. You good. I said, but I'm changing my number, bro, because it's Chicago. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know it was like that.
Right.
I said, nigga, you understand what you are.
You understand what you are.
He was like, yeah, man, but I love you, man. You good. You ain't had to change your number, but that's what it is. But see, that's what I tell people when you see these guys. You see the guys, and when you see the guys, it's like they have regular lives. And he's sitting there with his wife, eating brunch, chilling. I just heard his voice. I already knew him before I pulled the curtain. Hey, what's going on, bro?
Right.
Oh, what's going on? You feel me? I was like, I'm changing my number, bro, because these people tripping. He's like, ain't nobody gonna do nothing to you. Just because you wearing that number, keep the number. They gave it to you, right? To let you know how they feel about me. That's like them giving number 23 to Michael Jordan number to somebody else. Ain't nobody in Chicago gonna have number 23.
Right. Never.
People in Chicago look at it like nobody should wear number 1 because that's Derrick Rose. You know what I'm talking about? Then I was like, bro, I just gave it up, bro, out of respect. If I had that kind of, like, I would be like, all right, cool. But I would do the same thing he did with me. I ain't from there.
So.
I love that guy, man. Yeah. I love his family.
So with that, that's real. So with that, Chaz, your hair, your thing is called hair groupie. Somebody took you. Somebody took your brand. Somebody took your jersey. How would you feel about that?
They can't.
They can't. Why? Why
She's
is that?
She's an individual. She's good.
No, is it patent or is it?
Yeah.
Okay, so you got.
Even if it wasn't, you couldn't.
Okay.
I would fight.
You would fight.
What?
Yeah.
All the stuff I went through to be a hair groupie?
Yeah.
Please.
You know, like it's. You guys are strong, and I feel like, you know, whatever happens in life or whatever, I want to just tap into your strength and your energy and how you are, because I know how I look at my mom every day, and, you know, my mom moved me from Queens to Princeton, New Jersey. I didn't know what made her do that. I was probably fucking up in school in New York, but anyway. But what gave her the strength to do that? And the same thing with Ant, like his mom was around for him. And we look at mothers, like we degrade with hip hop and everything else with the situations with women, and we dance to it or whatever. But like at the end of the day, our mothers are the ones that's always gonna love us to the end.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, I feel like as moms, we do whatever we gotta do to make it happen. And now it's changing. I feel like it's changing now. I feel like women are starting to try to become men. Like they're starting to move like men.
Hold on, what we talking about?
I can't stand that shit.
Yeah.
Like women is trying to be like starting to move like men, and it's like it's like I feel like it's starting to be more women truck drivers than men. Like what is we doing?
I'm sitting back. I'm just listening.
Like
y'all let me know what
that's real.
I want a soft life. I watch my dad and my stepmom. I be like, I want that life. I met my stepmom. I don't remember her working. All I remember is her preparing the meals for my daddy. Go to work, come home, he got food, bringing the money home. Like, that's the life. Like, I want to stay home and take care of babies. Like, I run a business on the side, but I really want to be at home. I ain't gonna lie to you. I want to be a powerful black woman. Ooh, but I'm not trying to, like, be a man. Like, that is just so aggravating. Women are making so much more money than men now, and men are starting to be like, okay, well, now we want a boss bitch or whatever they call it, boss women. What is that? Cause she making money? When did she take you home?
Do we need to go there?
No, we're gonna
go there.
Hey, sorry. We need to go here.
It's a real thing.
I hate it.
Yeah, real shit.
So like I'm gonna say this. Yeah. Great point. Let me tell you something.
Great point.
See, this is how I look at it. It's not nothing crazy. I grew up under the tutelage of. I grew up. I didn't have a job at like Wendy's or like McDonald's or something. They had landscaping companies. My grandfather Zeke right here tattooed on me. God bless the dead.
Respect the grandpa's.
Fish restaurant, fish market, landscaping company, like all that. We had to work. We got paid.
Yeah.
But it was like that. So I put my kids through that tutelage like that. And go out there and rake them leaves. You feel me?
Yeah.
Go over there and cut that grass or something.
Them leaves are motherfucker.
I got boys, bro. You got girls. I got one girl.
No, but
I got
my
three
mom
boys.
raking the leaves in Jersey when she moved from New York.
No,
I
they
hate
can
raking
do it.
leaves, man.
This is what I'm saying to make your point on real shit. So I put them through that and you get paid through that. I can't write that off, bro. I only write you off to just you being my baby. You know what I'm saying? I ain't writing you off for that Saturday morning. Go in there and handle that business. Hey, put them shoes up over there.
I will say this.
It's real shit.
It's real.
No,
real.
I'm saying what she was saying.
Yeah.
She want that.
I'm sick of
That's
seeing
what
it.
you. Yep.
I'm
But
sick of
my thing
seeing
is,
it.
listen, you gotta have them people. You gotta be one of them daddies that's like, yo, bro, where the homies was at. You know what I'm saying? What y'all was doing. We had the OGs, drug dealers, robbers, anybody. Hey, listen to your mama go over and handle that business. Everything is not, it's cool now. I'm just saying. They out of jail. You come over here, they gonna tell you to do this.
I think you touched on a great point. And
That was just the era.
That was
And
the
she
era.
was great.
That was the era. What you just said is really great. And I'm not gonna get too much into it, but I will tell you my perspective on it. It's like Anton's perspective. Single mother. I think women. I think the failure of the black man.
It's not no failure.
No. Well, what I will say is this. I'll be careful with this. I'll be safe with this. No, listen. I'll be no. My dad failed me. I love my dad.
Failure with the black man.
No. But my dad. Listen. In the 80s, in the 70s, the black men were not. Some of them were. A lot of them were not present. And I will say that. And my dad wasn't present. I love my dad to this day. That's my dude. My grandfather had to step up. So what you have is a situation where you have grandparents raising two generations later, and that's just something totally different. So when you get to that situation, and we talk a lot, when you get a situation, a kid that's born in 1981 or 82, 83 cannot talk to a father that's born in 1967 because the mentality is totally different. The mentality is totally different. And as far as boss women were born and had that mentality because there were a lot of boss women who were single parents and the fathers weren't around, and so they had no way that they were relying on themselves. Because I seen my mom do it.
My 14-year-old right now.
What you doing?
Dad ain't in the picture. Ain't in the picture.
Yeah, on some real shit.
And I'm up here trying to speed up life for him. So
I'll tell you something. Every woman that's in here right now understand the value of a real black man that handles his business.
Yeah, the one that has his business.
We take care of our children and we take care of our communities. We take care of our families. Motherfuckers ain't playing around.
And
you
fine. But even my dad not being around, he's in my life now. My grandfather was around. That's why my mother was a daddy's child. And so like it took Edward Moore to raise me and give me a lot of substance when he raised two generations. That's what I'm trying to say. You have black men raising two generations. Like if you watch Men's Society, what happened? Cain. Right. Cain, what are you doing?
Right.
Cain, what are you doing? But Cain listened to his grandpops. He's like, yo, you the 70s. All he knew was his father. His father was a gangster. And so like we have to understand that dynamic would set us back. Now, so my engineer is telling me I got about 20 minutes, but
you know who was the most influential person in that movie?
Huh?
the most influential person in that movie was the Muslim brother that got killed.
I think. Okay.
And the bro Rock was his daddy.
Rock was my person. Rock was my guy.
But his son.
Rock was my guy.
I'm gonna tell you the most influential. Before we get, I'm just chilling.
No, you're fine. It's talk. Yeah, we got
when
footage.
When he told Kane them, if my son has any way to get out of this shit, and he has to be something that's not Southern Baptist or whatever, and he gotta be Muslim, I want him to get that.
Because it saved his fucking
Remember
life.
that, right?
Because Sharif, you said Sharif. Yeah,
Sharif was the guy.
Shout out to Sharif, son.
That was supposed to be Tupac, but Pac ain't want that.
Pac ain't want it. Yep.
Well, no, they didn't want Pac to have that.
Yeah.
That's why he beat up the.
But he said, Rock said he was all in that shit and it saved his life.
Nah, he should have did that.
He should, yeah.
Pac should have did that. Well, they should have did that for him.
Yeah.
He ain't like that. That was supposed to be Pac role.
Right.
And Sharif went to, that was the most important. I watched that with my kids.
No.
You feel me? My boys.
No.
Because I'm like, y'all ain't going to grow up with no sidewalk in front of your house. You're not growing up with no corner store over the other way. You're not growing up with a Family Dollar, some shit like that. You know how hard I work for y'all to have this life?
Yeah.
That's how we move.
I feel that same way.
You feel me?
I feel you, bro. I feel that
When
same
we come
way.
from them projects, bro, it's not going to be none of that with my babies.
I feel the same. No,
You better go handle your business. Like, I love you.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Yeah, no.
I
Segue from Southside Queens. We never had our projects, but we had houses, but like, you know.
Go ahead, handle your business, bro.
So no, you good. So let's get hot topics and let's wrap it up. So CIAA in Baltimore, what y'all think about that?
That's why I came to Charlotte. But that's why I came to Charlotte, though, because I used to come down here for CIAA to do hair.
Right.
And I used to walk around, what is that? Slate, Oak Room, whatever. I used to walk around my little flyers. And I said, $40 to get your hair curled up for the next day.
Right.
And they had come in there, get their hair curled up.
Come here.
Get fly for the next day. CIAA is the reason why I moved down here, for real.
Yeah, I like CI. But it's
I
going.
have
It's
time.
going. And I went to school in Baltimore. I went to Morgan State, but I cannot bring myself to go to Baltimore for CIAA.
What is wrong with Baltimore? Why everybody be saying that? What's going on? I know some people from Baltimore.
I can't say too much because I was doing some real dudes in B-more, but I will say this.
Oh, Lord.
I will say this. It might. Nah, like I think Baltimore is the most loyal city I've ever been with. Like it's not New York. It's not Jersey. Like Baltimore cats are real loyal and real lovable and real dudes. But what I will say is that when you have an event like CIAA, if you know Baltimore landscape, you're going from the east side to the west side. You're going from Martin's West to East West. You got Legends of Troy party, who my man threw. I ain't gonna put his name out there, but like cats in Baltimore, it's not the good dudes in Baltimore. It's the young kids that be out and they have no heart. They have no heart. Like I thought living in New York City was rough. Far Rockaway was rough, and when I lived in Baltimore, I almost lost my life twice. And one night I was acting up, and I was ready, and I wasn't ready. So I would just say, like, you know, I never had that problem in Charlotte. Like Charlotte, I think personally, there's only one CIAA team that's in Baltimore, and it's Bowie. You know what I'm saying? Like everything else is in North Carolina. So it has to come back. But like the problem is that we didn't support.
Yes.
We didn't support. We were going to parties and we didn't support the game.
Yep.
And that's why we lost it. Mm-hmm. And I'm saying we because I'm from Charlotte right now. So I don't care what Baltimore say. I don't care what anybody say in New York. I'm from Charlotte. And we lost it because we didn't support the game. And that's what we have to support. We have to show up in droves and go to the games and give that money to the alumni in those schools. You know, that's why it's in Baltimore. And it shouldn't be in Baltimore. And I love B More Deaf because, you know, my guy's in Baltimore. But I don't know what y'all think about that, but that's just my point, though.
I think it was definitely a party. Because I never went to the game.
I know. Nobody went to the game. I do parties during Baltimore.
I never went to the game.
Right? You talked about CIAA. You went to the HBC. Like,
No. I went to
Cincinnati State.
Cincinnati State. So, you know, we had this stuff here in Charlotte. CIAA is love. 2018, it was raining. When they came here, it was like all the influencers of on Instagram and TikTok.
Yeah.
In 2018?
2018. Yeah. So I was like around.
Okay.
Folks paying me just to come and the homies. This is with my foundation and whatever. And I was like, I see where.
I had a cigar lounge. I wish he was around. Just need
Nah,
back there.
bro, I know. You had just sold it then.
Plug you in.
You had just sold it.
I need the money.
Tell them people. You want to talk about it? Do we need to go? Do we need to go there?
Nah, let's not go there. That's another segment.
All right, we'll talk about.
Because your man gonna be on here
segment.
soon. Your man gonna be on here soon.
Who?
Clarence.
Oh,
Yeah,
let's talk
Clarence.
about
Yeah, Clarence gonna be on here soon.
You talked to them?
Yeah,
I
Clarence
love
gonna be on
y'all,
here soon.
man. I ain't got nothing to do with none of that.
Clarence put me on when I first moved here. Let me just shout him out. He put me on. He let me
Shout
come
out to
sell
Clarence.
my
Clarence
stuff.
Boston.
He used to let me come sell my stuff up in Firehouse, post up on Sundays right in the corner. That's how I made my first couple dollars in Charlotte.
I'm
So that's almost a
around.
grounds.
Hey, I'm around
On
broke.
Clarence.
I'm
The
around.
Secret
Okay.
Society was me
Okay.
and Clarence. Yeah.
Yeah, he put me on first for sure. Shout out
I'm
to him.
around bro
Real.
like 3-4 times a week, and it be early in the day. Like we got our computers out, our laptops, we working. That's my guy. But yeah, HBCUs, it's all lit, and a lot of kids now coming out of school, football, basketball, whatever. They want to go to these HBCUs, and I'm supporting all of it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I love it.
as you should.
And what she said and what you were saying is real talk, bro.
Well, Wilberforce, my family went to Wilberforce, and that's in Ohio. So, you know, and Fisk,
One of my
and
first
Fisk too.
My first
And Fisk,
scholarships
too.
from Wilberforce.
Yeah, and Fisk too. Yeah, family and Fisk.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna do our cap, no cap session, and we had to, I had to get a special. Lula in the corner was on me hard. She was like, "Yo, you gotta be right. You can't be out here false flagging or doing something crazy." So I gotta go to my notes because Lula gonna be on my.
Shout out to Lula.
Shout out to Lula. She in the corner over there.
I run with Lula.
She just gave me a middle finger for the record. So hair industry, cap or no cap? Are we doing Indian or are we doing Brazilian?
Indian.
Why?
Because that's the real hair. That's the raw hair. That's where they cut the hair off the people's heads. The women's heads, not people. The women.
So they actually go. They actually take the hair off their head.
I'll show you a video afterwards.
Okay, that's real.
Straight up shave it off.
Where you so when they shave it off, what's the process of how they?
They sit up like this and they come and shave it off. Put it in the ponytail and shave it on off. Got your little ponytail. And they sell it to us.
They sell it to us. I need some of the Indian hair.
Give my bro some hair.
Fresh.
This nigga wants some hair. I love it.
I can get you some hair back.
We gotta talk off camera. Talk off camera.
You, bro.
I miss my fade. I miss my fade, man. Yo, I still go to a barbershop. I get a baldy now, and I go there and I still pay for a regular haircut, but it's not the same. But
Why don't you grow your hair back?
Huh?
Why don't you grow your hair back?
Well, I can, but I have enough money to get an implants and stuff. Right now, I'm just like, it's not a priority.
Oh, you got enough money? It's a lot.
No, it's like only 30, 40 grand. It's not that much. To get your hair back? Yeah, it's not. It's like,
40 grand, what?
like
You got 40 grand. You got 40 grand to put in your head?
No,
Do you got 40 grand to put in your head?
No.
Because I put the hair on your head. I put the hair on your head.
We ain't doing that. We ain't talking about the finances right now. Stop. So, 30 inches versus 18.
18? The girls like the natural.
Ooh, you asked me?
What you going for? You going for 18 or 30 inches hair?
I'm not asking for nothing.
If she come with 30, you want 18 inches or 30? What's more
Do you
attractive?
like a woman that has long hair or do you like it, or 18?
First of all, I'm going to the hood. I got the home girl
No.
on the hood.
If a girl come with 18 inches or long, flowy hair, what you want? Like natural or you want long, down the back?
No hair.
I don't care what you got going on. Thank you.
That was Lula in the background.
She took her sunglasses off.
All right, now I'm cussing. I don't
Cause
give
what?
Listen, I'm not gonna cuss. I don't care. You look great.
Men say that all the time, but you got a preference. Which one
I ain't
you
gonna
want?
lie. I like
18 inch, 30
I swear
inch.
to God, I don't care. Like, if you beautiful, I don't care. Come on.
Okay. Good, I like it.
You want to go over there and get that for the 300? Yeah, we go get that.
Because a lot of men don't like weave. A lot of men don't like weave.
Yo, so what I would say is this. I'll say is this. You come out to the bathroom, you got a wig hanging on the corner. I don't like that shit.
What about if it's in your sink?
I'm not a bougie guy like that.
What if it's in your
I'm
sink?
bougie as fuck. I'm sorry.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah,
I'm cool with that.
But what if it's in your sink? What if the hair is in your
If
sink?
you want to put...
Can
I say something? Huh?
If the hair is in your sink, what you gonna do?
in your sink.
You gonna pick it up and put it up?
Oh, yeah, right. Y'all get so mad about that.
I do.
Y'all get mad as hell about that.
This is the only thing me and bro gonna do.
That's a great chat. That's a great.
So you gonna pick the hair up out the sink?
I swear to God.
And you ain't gonna say nothing to the girl?
I love this nigga. This guy. Excuse me. Hey, edit that. I'm sorry. She man.
Sonya tag him. Get his ass.
I love this guy. He from Queens. You feel me? I'm from
Right.
West Boulevard, Charlotte, North Carolina. Listen, this is where we disagree. You know why?
What?
Because I'm from the projects, bro. If she put that wig in there, I'm gonna pick it up. I'm gonna dry it out.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
No, look at me, bro. Bro, look at me. I'm gonna put it up on the shower curtain.
You gonna dry it out? Yo, you better, yo. And that's why I love you,
bro.
That's why I love you.
You gonna air dry?
Bro.
You gonna air dry?
On the hood. I'm gonna let that dry out, and I'm going in that room.
You gonna put it on her head too?
No, you gotta do that. I don't know how to do it. I'm gonna go in that room, and then you come in there the next day.
Yeah. So what I would say is this.
Boy, ain't playing with these people.
I'm not dry. I'm not.
You love that woman like that. You gonna the weave.
I'm not drying no weave out. I don't have a bandwidth for the dry.
But I am.
All right. But this is a good segment. It's a great segment.
Down.
So
you got Versace shit. I'm gonna put that shit up. It's gonna be nice. You gotta work. Put it up. I'm going over there.
I'm over there listening
you asked me to come here.
Because no man is going to do all of that.
I love you. Sure.
No man is going to do all of that.
all right, so wigs. We already answered that question.
that shit up,
wigs.
bro.
So vegan versus natural.
Paru.
Natural products?
Yes.
Vegan products versus not vegan products.
Okay. Vegan versus does not.
Vegan products all day.
Why?
I need the vegan product.
Because it's so fake. You what? You what?
I need the vegan products.
Oh, yeah. Record Roots all day. Record Roots, what's up? Record Roots, get into it. To grow your hair back, what's up? Get into it. Sulfate free. Parabens free. Parabens does a lot with black women. Causes breast cancer and all that kind of stuff. So if you really get deep into it, vegan products is that deal. That's what I use on my clients. That's why their hair be growing on their back. Shameless plug the book with me.
I never knew that it causes cancer.
Parabens, yes, look into it.
So you have a trip. You're going to China soon. Tell me about that. Where you going to China for?
I'm the plug. For anything, and it ain't just beauty. Anything you want to do, anything you want to do in life, whatever. If you got a business, I can supply it. And I mean that.
Love it. I love it.
I can supply it. If you want the best furs, come to me. Y'all paying $8,000, I get them for like $550.
Oh, I love it. I love it. So at the end of the day, so like we're gonna wrap up. I always do a mental health segment. Well, no, just a health segment, regardless of whatever. So I'm doing it different this time. I want each one of you guys to highlight a situation to where, and it's on you, but like where you feel like health is, or like, something that you want to highlight in health. And I'll start with you.
I want the lady to go first.
Okay,
No,
let's specify.
why it gotta be me? Because I like to piggyback off of the man now.
What?
Why you got that? No, I want. So I gotta go. No, you go. Okay, I'll go first.
Yeah.
With mental health. Well, I'll tell you. Not saying no names. I got the homies. We got a kid that's going through something right now. I was in Atlanta last weekend, and I got back to Charlotte, and the homie lost one of his best friends on some street shit stuff, and it's not no social media. We get to talking, and I get big homies call me. And I have to go talk to these people It's been a lot of things. I go out of town for 4 or 5 days. There's been a lot of stuff going on. I don't go on social media and talk all crazy because it's a lot of things that happen in my neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? I just go there and have Zoom meetings and have these conversations and phone calls and FaceTimes and Zooms and shit like that. And I gotta go straight over there. You know what I'm saying? And it's not no playtime shit. It's never no playtime shit. These people 16, 17 years old dead. And the dudes that's doing it are in jail forever. 4th straight. Jail, going to feds, prison. And all I can do is hug they. Bro, I was hugging their little brothers and little sisters and their mamas. Their daddy's already in there. From West Boulevard, bro. When I go over there, ain't no problems. And I'm not playing with none of that. You know when I say you dead, some people really dead. And then some people really not gonna get out of jail or prison. We're not playing with that. I grew up around all of that. That's why when I come around, I tell my mama and then my daddy and everybody, hey man, listen, you came up over this shit, you made it out of it. We can't believe it. We love you for this. And why you over here doing this. And you're not capping. Be you. Don't be scared. Be you. It's serious right now. It's a recession. Niggas ain't getting no money. They scared. They robbing, they killing. I tell the homies. Give a fuck what's going on. It's really like that. Hey, come get a job with me. Everybody's tapping in, tapping in. If you ain't, it is what it is. But it's real shit. It ain't 20 years ago. It ain't 30 years ago. Nigga, it's 2024. What's happening? You working or you not? It's real shit. I tell the homies, you working? Come fuck with me. If you're not, don't talk to me. Please do not say nothing to me. On God. Because it ain't no in between right now.
How about you, Chaz?
Sorry, man, I'm sweating and shit.
Nah, I love it.
I'm gonna go a different angle on the mental
No,
health.
You know what time it is. You know what I'm talking about, huh? Everybody
we talk all the time
right now.
Yeah.
For real.
Everybody in this room, nobody's playing with us.
Nobody.
Nobody.
Yeah.
Holla at me.
Love you, King. You know that. You know that, King.
Real shit. Peace, God.
Yeah. Shiznit. You go ahead, though.
Damn, how do I go from oh shit.
No, yeah.
But no, seriously, like for me, for mental health, like I feel like social media plays a big freaking part. Everybody is watching everybody's move. Everybody's only posting the good. Nobody's posting the bad. Cause I don't post the bad. I post the bad in my stories. I post like if you know me, you know. Oh, she going through a little something right now. But I'm very transparent on my social media. I've been like that since I've been the hair groupie. That's why people rock with me, because I'm relatable as hell. I don't hide nothing from anybody. Everybody can go through it. And most of the people are going through it when they look like they're doing good. You know what I'm saying? So for me, mental health is, and I'm learning myself. I'm talking to myself at this point too. It's just learning that it's okay to not be okay, number one.
I love that.
And if you watching people or feeling like, damn, I should be here, no, you are right on the right track. And like I said, I'm talking to myself too. You know what I'm saying? Because I had it, done fumbled it all, had it again, lost it all, and now I'm back in the place of where I'm rebuilding. In the most uncomfortable moment in my life while I'm on this podcast. Because I'm a realist.
I love it.
You know what I'm saying? So mental health is very important. Take some time out for yourself. Talking to myself.
I can't. So I'm gonna tell you something. I appreciate you guys, and this is closing remarks. I appreciate you guys for being here tonight, and you guys put it on the line. So I'll put it on the line for you guys, and I think this is probably one of my best podcasts I've ever had. And it just gets better and better. You know, I will tell you, this is one of the most intimate podcasts I've done in a long time, and I want to challenge you guys. So whenever you meet somebody or you're around somebody that you feel is not in a certain situation or whatever, help them out. Be there for them. It doesn't hurt. You know, we all go through mental challenges and mental lives and things and whatever, but we are stronger than that. But it takes a village to raise a community. Definitely. So with that, I want to close off the podcast. Thank you guys for coming out. I
Thank you for having me.
Much.
This was fun.
Yeah.
I'll sit in for anybody because
you have fun.
I did.
Okay. Thank you so much for you guys coming out. I love you guys.
Love you.
Shout out to Charlotte on the scene.
Shout
on the camera. Charlotte on the scene. The dogs came out West Boulevard, and the Queen came out. Real talk. You feel me? And it's lit.